Hacker threatens to reveal the secrets of Satoshi Nakamoto. Buenos Aires says Buenos Dias to digital currency. And BitPay heads to Amsterdam. Today is Tuesday, September 10th, 2014, and the price of Bitcoin is still hovering around $470. I'm Stephen Chun, and here's what's happening today in money and tech. Bitcoin founder Satoshi Nakamoto received an unpleasant surprise on Monday when a hacker gained unwelcome access to his private email account. The hacker, who simply goes under the name Jeffrey, claims to have obtained information regarding the creator's true identity, saying the fool used a primary GMX under his full name and had aliases set up underneath it. He's also alive. Jeffrey also posted a statement in Nakamoto's P2P Foundation account explaining, "Your docs, password, and IP addresses are being sold on the dark net. You are not safe. You need to get out where you are as soon as possible." Jeffrey is currently demanding a sum of 25 bitcoins to release the information, and a series of investigations are now being conducted. Brazilian startup Ripex launched the country's second Ripple gateway today, providing another fast, affordable way for the growing local user base to buy digital currency with Brazilian reals. According to co-founder Rafael Alaio, there is still a barrier to entry for the country's community, so his hope is that, quote, Ripex will improve the connection of Brazil and the cryptocurrency environment. This allows people from Brazil to have a venerable asset inside the Ripple network and to access all these credible markets. When the network grows and gets more mature and liquidity is enough, they have enough features at their feet. To help facilitate this with their gateway launch, Ripex is giving up to 2,000 Ripple XRP to newly registered and verified users. The first public Bitcoin ATM has opened in Buenos Aires. New Bitcoin ATMs have been popping up all over the world in recent months, but for Argentina, a country that's currently facing a huge economic crisis and a possible inflation rate of 30%, global currencies such as Bitcoin could offer citizens a much-needed backup plan. The Ante Domingo, a restaurant and music venue just outside Buenos Aires, launched the machine to brand itself as a haven for those who want to get their dose of Bitcoins. Bitcoin adoption is only one of several methods for currency control the country has been attempting to implement ever since it defaulted on a $1.3 billion loan back in July. By using Bitcoin, citizens may opt out the usage of pesos and the US dollar and pay for their products using their cell phones. Leading Bitcoin payments processor BitPay announced the opening of their new, bigger, and better European headquarters in Amsterdam's Golden Bend on Sunday, highlighting the company's continuously impressive European growth, reportedly 1,900% year-over-year growth in merchant partnerships since 2013. According to the company blog, the new office complex was formerly the seat of power for the Deutsche Bank and similar trust and banking companies, in the very place where bankers decided to charge small businesses the highest transaction fees. We will work to offer all businesses a payment option without transaction fees. The new location seems very appropriate for one of the leading innovations in the emerging world of digital finance, as they also expand their team and prepare to meet their rapidly increasing demand. As BitPay's Director of European Business Development, Mo Levin, explains, Europeans are familiar with multiple currencies and are at the forefront of mobile technology adoption. So it's easy to see why Bitcoin is popular and widely used. Leading wallet provider Blockchain has retained Marco Santori as its global policy counsel, making him the first in-house lawyer for the popular wallet provider. Santori is well known in the Bitcoin space as being one of the top legal authorities on digital currencies. Santori has been chairman of the Bitcoin Foundation's Regulatory Affairs Committee and presented on their behalf in January at Ben Lawsky's BitLicense hearing. As reported by the Wall Street Journal's Money Beat, the goal for Mr. Santori, he said, will be to get government officials and regulators comfortable with how Bitcoin works and how blockchain works as well, in light of the emerging regulatory framework. He also said he'll be focused on streaming blockchain's organizational structure, which he described as a distributed hacker collective. Bitcoin wallet safety developers BT Chip and Green Address have joined forces to launch a USB Bitcoin hardware wallet designed to offer multi-signature safety on a budget. BT Chip founder Nicholas Baca explains, "We're pleased to be the first company to bring affordable banking-grade security And with Green Address, you are protected by both the card and by multi-sig provided by the wallet. It makes it very, very easy for you to access your coins. The wallet can be used on standard USB ports through a Chrome app running on Windows, Mac, OS X, Android, or Linux, and is intended to be used even in situations in which the user doesn't trust the computer being used to transact, as it handles man-in-the-middle attacks. The company is also currently invoking a limited-time offer in which early adopters can receive 2 wallets for the price of 1. So what is Bitcoin, and why is it so popular? CNN Money writer Jose Pagliari is prepared to answer those questions in his new book, Bitcoin and the Future of Money, which is now available for purchase with Bitcoin through BitPay's new client, Triumph Books. In his book, Pagliari also explores the mysterious origins of the emerging digital currency and its increasing political and economic impact, including interviews with the likes of economists, bank regulators, and free market proponents such as Ron Paul, in order to put this technology in context, explaining how something you cannot feel or touch could have the power to transform how we interact, do business, pay bills, and get paid. Find more information on today's news stories at moneyandtech.com. I'm Stephen Chun, and thanks for watching Money and Tech's Daily News Update.